What is up, survivors? For today's mod review, we're going to be going over this sickle. This sickle may look like a normal sickle, but it's not, because it's a berry sickle. That's the mod we're going over today, is the berry sickle mod. Now, this is pretty straightforward, and we're going to get right into it. This sickle harvests just about everything on the ground that you could possibly think of. So, let's, of course, I'd be in a spot that doesn't have really a whole lot of vegetation around. Hold on. Oh, boy. Okay, so let me get off my hood here so you can see what's going on. So the sickle will pick up, this special sickle will pick up stone, like these loose stones that are off the ground. It will actually harvest berries for me. Let me see if I can find some. All right, here we go, over here. Again, of course, I'd pick a location that didn't have any berries nearby. Anywho, so this guy will grab berries, fiber, and seeds for you, all of it. Just boop. And also pick up all the loose stones that are off of the ground as well. So it doesn't really do this incredibly fast and easy. I mean, this is definitely pretty good, right? The idea that I can just do this, and obviously in a more heavily vegetated area, I'm going to pick up even more of them because I'm hitting multiple bushes and things at the same time. But this does make grabbing your seeds and things a little bit easier, I think, too. As you can see, I'm picking up pretty... And this is a single player instance right here, but it is loaded with, you know, the stock the vanilla harvesting settings. So for vanilla harvesting settings, I think this is pretty good, as we can plainly see. But again, being able to harvest all the little stones off the ground as well, this little guy is pretty fun to use. I wouldn't necessarily say that it's OP by any means. I don't think so anyway, personally. I mean, it's really... I could get the same amount of berries just sitting here. I can harvest berries this way if I really wanted to. This is just faster. Yeah, it harvests a little bit more, but it's just faster is really what it comes down to. It's just speeding some of the process up for you. Berry sickle is unlocked at level 20, and obviously flint, fiber, stone, and wood to craft, so you don't need actual metal to craft this guy. So I think this is pretty cool. I don't really have any negative things to say about it. It's super useful, but we're not done there. Alright, so the other useful thing for this guy is it'll pick up silica pearls for me too. I'm over here in the frozen section right by the island where the silica pearls are down here by the icebergs, and as you can see, just a whack and I pick them up, which is pretty darn useful. So basically the things that you would typically harvest by hand, you can now harvest with this sickle, making your life tons easier. Now I have not tested this on black pearls. The black pearl deposits that we find on some of the other maps, I don't know if it works on that one. I would assume that it does, because it works on the regular silica pearls. We just pick them up, but I can't confirm or deny that one. At first glance, I might have thought that this was a little OP for what it was, but really, it really comes down to what your harvesting settings are. Now, obviously, I'm harvesting a pretty good amount of berries here, but if I really want to get, like, a lot of berries, let's say I'm making narcotics, or I'm trying to get all the seeds for crops, you're still going to want a berry harvesting dyno. So it doesn't really remove it entirely, but unlocking this thing at level 20 definitely helps you out, gives you a little bit of a jump start. The other thing that I like is being able to clear these rocks. This is super cool, especially if you're doing like a build in a certain area and you just kind of want to clean everything up. You can get rid of all these little rocks on the ground super easy, and you don't have to run around and pick them up. Making this definitely useful. And it looks like, yeah, it picks any rock that you can normally pick up, it grabs too. So we got a sickle that harvests pearls. It harvests berries, harvests fiber. We get seeds. We also get all the loose stones that are off the ground. I dig this. Now, the other cool thing about this is that you could team this sickle up with like an animal that can wield weapons like the mantis and make this even more effective. Now, obviously, if you incorporated other mods, let's say you had KBD with the gorilla running around that you can arm with weapons, you could put it on that one too. There's definitely other mods that this is going to work in tandem with. Pretty small mod, but very useful, I would think. Very useful in a lot of different settings. Perhaps if you're in like more of a PvP thing where the harvesting rates are upped and increased, this will help you just get to that point faster where you can fight things out. And even from a PvE standpoint, this definitely seems more of like a quality of life mod than it does an actual item. But we'll have a link to the Steam workshop in the description of the video so you guys can check that out at your leisure. A short video, I know, but this is kind of a small mod, one that's been on my list for a pretty long time. Hope you guys like it, and I'll see you on the next one. Remember to hit that like button, hit that sub button. Take care, guys. Till next time.